1 minute. I have something to say. God damn it, and this is something that I do not like. When you are on that date, you better not bring up Tommy from the past. You better not talk about how the boy dogs you out. He cheated on you, took him back again, then he had a baby on you, and then you took him back again, and then he started beating on you, and then you took him back again, and then he stole all your money, and then you took him. Do not get on that date and start running down this whole history you have with terrible guys, and you hope that he's not one of these guys. That is, don't do that. Don't come on this date. Nobody wants to hear about your past relationship. I don't, they don't, we don't. And you should be over that by now, girl. You on a date with a whole different person. You need to enjoy this person. No need to talk about the past. If he want to talk about his old girlfriends, he may not know any better. But I have never had that kind of encounter where a guy just wants to drill you about and talk about his old girlfriend. That's the past, honey. Press rewind. We don't want to hear it. Don't you be on that date saying anything about the guys who used to dog you out in the past. We moving forward, honey. On to the next, better things. And we trying to get him sprung. We don't need to be showing our track record that, oh, we just used to getting dogged out. No, this is new us, who you. Okay? That's what we're doing. All right. What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. I make videos about relationships and self-improvement. So if you're interested in seeing more, make sure that you subscribe. And if you've been rocking with me, what is up? We're not going to waste not one more minute. We're getting straight to it. I'm going to give you tips on how to have a successful first date and leave him absolutely sprung. So if you're interested in more of that, keep on watching. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to talk about is appearance, okay? So, of course, appearance is very important. What you wear is very important. When you're going on a first date, this is your impression. The first impression that you're going to leave on this person. I mean, you may have met this person some other place. You might have been on them. But you're actually going to be on a date. So you want to make sure that you take your appearance very seriously. Your outfit very seriously. Now, if this is a person that you're dating for marriage, you're actually dating this person because you have in your mind the idea that this could potentially be a great father, a great husband for you and your kids, then you need to make sure that you go on that date in the proper attire. Your outfit should not be showing all of your breasts, all your cleavage, all your legs and butt hanging out. That is not appropriate attire for a first date. I interrupt this video to bring you an important message. Subscribe. Okay, just as I told you guys in the previous video, I definitely take a long time to order. So I like to know where I'm going so that I can have the menu, so that I can already look at the menu and know what I want to order. Also, you're getting to know this person, so that's another reason why it's good to find out where you're going so you can look at the menu so you're not wasting time while he's trying to have a conversation with you. You're up there, no. Already know what you want off that menu. So when he come now, you're not gonna act like the way they don't even need to give you the menu, like you're just that crazy. No. When the menu comes, okay, I have my menu, act like you're eating. And then, oh, I'll have such and such and such. You know, that way you guys can talk and get to know each other and enjoy the conversation. Instead of you, especially if you like me, take forever to decide. You already know what you want. You can order and enjoy the conversation. All right, let me just back up a little bit because I said don't dress over provocative. Don't dress provocative. Don't dress overly sexy. You want to be sexy and attractive, but you don't want it to be too much. So that's another reason why you need to know the location of where you're going, because you can then do some research on that location and find out what would be proper attire for that venue. Now, if he's one of those romantic types, which I love, and he's like, okay, I'm going to surprise you. I don't want you to know where we're going. You know, you can ask him, you can say, okay, well, you know, I was just wondering what type of attire is worn, you know, at this location. He won't be upset about that if you ask him something like that. He'll like that. He'll be like, oh, okay, she's taking interest in her appearance and how she's going to look. Believe it or not, guys are really big on appearance. So ask him that if he wants to surprise you. He can tell you if it's formal, casual, semi-formal, after 5, or whatever. And if you don't know, whatever he tells you, if you don't know what it is, just Google it and find out what are some examples of that type of attire to wear on a date. We're living in a time now where everybody's getting bucket naked bucket naked at the drop of a dime. It's nothing to see somebody's nipples on Instagram. It's nothing to see them with a shirt on and their nipples just out. It's nothing. So let's not be like that. We want a long-term relationship. We want to be respected in this relationship. We want to be viewed as a queen. So we're going to respect ourselves. I mean, if you don't want this person like that, you're not looking at them like that, I guess you just do what the hell you want to do. But this video is for women who want to leave him sprung. This is the guy that you're looking at as a potential husband, or something that you might be taking on seriously. I'm giving you tips for that. Next, you want to make sure that your nails are manicured. Now, me personally, I think you should do whatever is your preference is. If you're the type of person who like bedazzled nails, bedazzle your nails. I mean, at the same time, yes, you're going on a first date, but you definitely want the person to love you for who you are. Like, it's some things that we can improve about ourselves, but it's some things that we just love to death and we don't want to change. Well, then you got to understand that those things that you love might keep you back from a particular type of man that you want to date. But if you're like, I'm not changing my nails, I'm gonna be bedazzled on my nails, then be bedazzled. But me personally, I don't like it for all the time. Like, I like to do it every now and then. Like, if it's my birthday or something, I'll get bedazzled on my nails. But as far as my nails, I like them very classy, not too long, something really simple and cute. That's how I like it, or whatever. And that's what I suggest. Get something that can match all your outfits, not something really crazy, or get like a red color nail or something like that. But once again, like I said, this is only my opinion. You do what the hell you want to do. But we're talking about how you keep them sprung. I'm sprung. You want a lasting appearance. A lasting impression. Okay, if you guys would like for me to do a video talking strictly about your attire, give you examples of what you could put on, I could put the outfits on and show you guys, comment below and I'll make a video about perfect outfits for your first date. Or any date. Just let me know, comment below, and I'll make that video. Okay, next we're gonna talk about the power of smell. Oh my God. Smells are so powerful. They really play a lot on the memory and on the mind. So you want to make sure when you're going on this date that, like I said, you're going in for the kill. So you're not going to spray on your Bath and Body Work today. You're going on your date tonight. You're not putting on your Bath and Body Work, my girl. You're going to go in the arsenal, okay? And you're going to go and get your nice perfume. Now, there are some perfumes that you can purchase that don't cost that much. One of the ones that I like that's not that expensive is Coach New York. It's not that expensive, like $99, $100 for oil-based perfume. And the smell is just incredible. Every time I put it on, I always get stopped and ask, what is that? Or a guy always says, I walk past him, they always say, oh, you smell so good. And I'm always like, thank you. So try that one, ladies. If y'all looking for one that's kind of like not that expensive. And you know who else? If that's outside of your price range, if you don't want to spend $100, I would say wait until like the holidays and stuff like that and get that one in a gift set. That's what I usually do. I'll just get it in a gift set because I like the little lotions and stuff like that, like when I'm out and about. But also, if that's outside of your price range, Bath and Body Works do have perfumes that smell good, and one that actually my husband loves to smell on me is 1,000 Wishes. I think it's either 1,000 Wishes or 1,000 Kisses or something like. It's 1,000 Wishes, I think. That one, he really loves the smell of that one. So if you can actually get the perfume, not the body spray, and I think it's like $40-some. That's a good one. It's a good investment. Invest in you a good perfume, one that works well with your body. And the secret to that is when you go to the department store, the one that I usually go to is called Dillard's. I don't know if you guys have a Dillard's, but when I go to the Dillard's and they have a new fragrance or something that I want to try before I get my shopping on, because I love to shop, I will spray some on my wrist and then I'll go out and I'll shop. And I always park in the back of Dillard's, so I have to pass through there to get to my car. Now, if that smell is still on me by the time I finish doing all the shopping I've done for the entire day, then I know, oh, this is a great fragrance, and I'm going to actually purchase it, invest in it, because we want to make sure that we smell amazing, that we smell great. You want to smell like a teenager with the little body sprays on. No, you need to put on some grown woman perfume. We are trying to leave them sprung, honey. And in order for us to do that, we have to have a lasting impression on his sense of smell. We already talked about his sense of sight. We already said we're going to come in and slay with our outfit that we're going to put on and our nails. We want to make sure our hair is done properly, cute. Wear your hair down. Do not wear your hair up. Wear your hair down. Wearing your hair down is very sexy, but not in provocative, I'm about to jump in the bed type of way. Like, no, it's just very complimentary to a woman when she wears her hair down, especially with the right dress on or something like that. I always, for a first date, I believe something about this length straight and just with a simple little bump to it, everything. Okay, ladies, now we're moving on to the next tip. And this is going to be all about your table etiquette. Okay, when you're at the table, none of this. We're not going to put our elbows on the table and be eating like this, eating and talking. Eating and talking and all that kind of stuff like that. And then a nice trick to that is when you're eating your food, girl, take a little bitty bite. You got your food, cut it up and take a small bite so that way when you're chewing, when he starts to ask the question, when he asks you the question, by the time he finishes asking you that question, that little small bite is already chewed up and swallowed, and then you can answer the question. Don't rush yourself like, let me hurry up and eat this food so I can answer his question. No, don't do that. Take a small bite while you're eating your food. Take small bites so that when he asks you a question, you'll be able to respond to it. You don't want to look like a horse while you're sitting there eating your food. All right, so, and if you're not familiar with like how to, good table manners, just look at a video on YouTube about good table manners. Look that up so you'll be prepared to slay this date, my girl. So you'll be like, ooh, she's so proper. Look at her. Well, that might be fault. She's so proper. And then ready to the next thing. When you're on a date, especially a first date, don't use slang. Don't talk like you're one of the guys. That man is bringing you out on the date. He's trying to have a date with a lady, a woman, a girl. He's not trying to have a date with a fella. Don't get on the date and start talking like him, talking like a guy. That is not cute. It's not sexy. I don't know where they're getting this from. Stop it. This is your first date with this person. Now, when you're married and all that, you do what the hell you want to do. Okay, that's the purpose of being married. You do what the hell you want to do to a certain extent. But when you're dating someone, especially a first date, don't get on that date talking like, yeah, girl, because let me tell you something. I pop off. You I'm a pop off. Don't do that. Don't do that if the waiter insults you or anything like that. You always going to be reserved like a lady's supposed to be, okay? You're going to speak properly. You're going to carry yourself with respect. And that's the way that you're going to be treated. Okay, number one thing that's going to be captivating in this date is going to be a conversation. Conversation is an art, sweetheart. So you just listen and you respond. So like I said, no slang, none of the phone stuff either. Like, it's nothing that's so emergent like that you need to keep looking at your phone. You're out and about to have a good time. So you don't need to keep on checking your phone. When you make it to that seat, he pulls out your seat, you sit down, you get your bag, your handbag, you put it on the other seat. Just don't put it on the floor and don't put it on the table. Most restaurants, they have the little clips that they put on the table, the little stands that they bring and let you sit your purse down. So do that. Put it on there. Put your phone in there. Turn the phone on silent. Put the phone in there. Put it on vibrate. Because I know some of us have kids. We have responsibilities. We can't really put our phone on silent. So put the phone on vibrate and put the phone away where you can actually enjoy the conversation with the person that you're on a date with.
Okay, ladies, don't get mad with me, but my next tip is when you're eating your meal, do not clean the plate. Do not scrape the plate. You want to leave a little bit of food on the plate. And I know it's hard when the food is just so delicious. But remember, you can always come back there by yourself and buy that same thing to go and bring it home and demolish it. Or come with friends and enjoy it how you want to. But when you're on your first date, you're trying to impress this person.
All right, next, y'all. I hope y'all ain't too mad with me about that. And also, the next thing is when it's time to go, you're not going to take a doggy bag. You're not going to take the doggy bag with you. You're not going to take that to go. Now, if he asks you and he's like, hey, would you like us to go bag? You can say, would you like it? Would you like to take it with you? And he's like, Sure. If he wants to take it, let him take the food with him. But you don't know where you guys are gonna go after the date. Y'all might go have drinks or something like that, and the food is gonna be stinking up the car. It's just not giving what it's supposed to give. So we're not gonna take the food to go. Once again, we're not gonna act like we're homeless. This is our last meal before we go to get executed or anything like that. We are going to enjoy being present in the moment. So this is the meal that I have right now presently, and I'm going to enjoy it presently. When I'm done, I am done. Leave it there, the end of it. End of story. I said tips to leave him sprung, honey, okay? Okay, y'all, the last tip that I want to leave you with is basically about alcohol and drinking on a date. Now, you do what the hell you want to do. I'm just giving you tips on how to leave them sprung, get that second, third, fourth date, and maybe even a ring, honey. But anyway, so alcohol. It is okay to have a drink on a first date. But remember, you do not know this man. You do not want to get drunk and get taken advantage of, or get misconstrued, get things misconstrued, or have a picture of this person that is a blurred picture. Like you don't even know about this person's character because you were drinking the whole time. Oh, it was amazing. Of course it feels like it was amazing because you were drunk. Y'all know what I mean. You know how you're drinking and then you eat something, you're like, oh my God, this is the best whatever. And then you go and get it when you're sober. You're like, oh my God, this is nasty. That is how it is when you're getting drunk on the first date and you think this person awesome and they're really not. So don't get drunk on the first date because you don't want nothing to happen to you. I don't want nothing to happen to you, so don't get drunk on the first date. It's okay for you to maybe have 3 drinks. You can start the first drink off, you know, like you're sitting at the table and you're waiting on something to come and y'all start with 1 drink, a cocktail. Oh, don't be ordering shots. Don't be sitting up there going shot for him like you a man. Do that later on down the line. Right now, like I said, we being cute. We on our first date. We're not going to be doing no shot for shot and all that kind of stuff like that. You're going to order you a cute little cocktail or you're going to get a glass of wine. And you're going to make sure you keep it to a minimum of 3 drinks throughout that entire period of the date. 2 to 3 drinks. Especially if you know you're not a drinker, you might even want to do 1 drink or whatever. But if you know you have a high tolerance, but still you like to drink, this is not the time. This is not Cancun right now. You're on your first date. We're going to be ladies. We're going to keep it classy. And we're going to make sure we keep our drinks to a minimum so we know what is going on and we're aware of everything at that moment. We're not going to let anybody take advantage of us. So that's a great tip, ladies. Share this video with someone who you know is in the dating scene that you really love and care about. Let them know that you love them and you care about them and you just wanted to send them this video. All right, ladies. Last but not least, let's talk about alcohol. No, we talked about alcohol. Let's talk about the hanky and the pinky. Sexual healing. When you get that feeling, okay? So we're not doing any hanky-panky on our first date. We're not doing it. And I'm not even about to be long and talk about that. If y'all want to hear more in detail about why you shouldn't be hanky-panky on the first date, leave a comment and let me know and I'll make a detailed video all about it. Now, when you get ready to leave, remember, you are the most important person. You are the most important person. I don't care how much the meal costs. If you don't want to give him a hug, you don't have to. If you don't want to kiss him, you don't have to. I feel like if you don't know him like that and you're not feeling like that, you don't even have to kiss him, my girl. But if it was a nice night and you really had a great time and you want to give him a little kiss, give him a little kiss. But no tonguing you down and all that stuff like that. And when you get home, you text him and you say, hey, I had a great time. Good night. And when you say good night, that's the end of conversation, okay? If he wants to see you some more, you'll talk to him later, but you said good night because you want to leave him to leaking, honey, okay? You gotta leave that thing limited, okay? Not unlimited minutes, but limited minutes, okay? So we're only gonna give him a little taste, okay? To have him craving some more. All right, so that's the things that I wanted to share with you guys about tips and tricks that I know work. I know they work. So make sure you guys leave a comment below and let me know some other things that a girl could do on her first date to have him sprung, honey. Yes, we're here for that all year long. So thank y'all so much for watching my video. Please share this video. Make sure you like it. And if you like this content and you still here right now, honey, you love it here, subscribe. And of course, you know I love y'all so much. I give y'all kisses like I give my baby.